Hi guys, it's me, Lindsay D. I am here on video because I couldn't be there in person. I had to go home this weekend to talk at my church about my missions trip to Guatemala over break, so that's why I'm on camera instead of person. So you're probably well aware that the housing situation here at Eau Claire is a little crazy. So most of us will not be on campus next year, which is definitely a change for a lot of us and also for Ivy. So that leads to why I am talking to you right now. For those of you who don't know, I live off campus, but I lead on campus, hence the green walls and not the white brick cell dorm walls. So I live off campus and I lead in Murray. So Sean asked me to kind of share with you guys a little bit about what NSO was like, what was hard, what was easy, and was it worth it. So that's what I'm doing here. So to start off, NSO, I jumped in like ready to go. I hall raised in towers. I'd recommend hall raising, but not in towers. But that was a really cool opportunity to, like, hall raising is cool in general, but also to explain to people, like, they're like, what room are you in? And I'm like, 321 4th Avenue, and they're like, what? So to tell people why I was carrying their stuff in a dorm I didn't live in. So that was really cool. So I hope you all consider to do that if that's still an option. But then I participated in all the NSO activities, and along with that I was really intentional about spending a lot of time in Murray where I was leading, and that was really hard and really, like, NSO is exhausting as we all know, but that was really exhausting because I still had my home back here and my roommates and stuff, so that was definitely a sacrifice at first, but it was well worth it because I started off with a lot of my girls with a pretty good foundation of just talking with them and spending time with them. The hard part, I think, is kind of obvious that I didn't live in the dorms. I don't live in the dorms. So that was at first really difficult because I felt really guilty that I wasn't there all the time. And I feel like for those of you who have lived in the dorms before as a leader, that's going to be a hard transition because you're going to be like, I need to be there all the time, or just like around. And obviously when you don't live there, you're not around all the time. So that was a transition. And it was hard to like compare myself to other leaders because there wasn't really a lot of people or anyone that I knew of doing what I was doing. So it was kind of hard to be like, no, what I'm doing is okay, like I don't live there, so whatever works. So what I tried to do was I tried to be in the dorm twice a week. The first was for huddle, but then sometime before huddle I usually would have a one-on-one with one of the girls or just hang out with them, and then the other time was Bible study. And one of the cool things this semester that I, looking back now, is God really blessed me with a lot of things as I was leading my own Bible study. First, he gave me Nicole, who's now my apprentice, and she just like stepped right in as just such a like awesome participant first in the Bible study, but just a friend. Like, she saved her block meal every day for me on Thursday so I could eat in the caf. She started like sending texts out to invite people to join us for dinner when we ate. Just different things that I guess usually like the leader's role I saw the girls start to do, and that's really the exciting part of this is I think it makes your members be more active in Bible study and like in the witnessing community because they live there, so like they're the ones going out and doing it. So that was really cool to see. The easy part was, I don't know, I guess for me, I'm an extrovert, surprise. And so building relationships was like, once I had the time and I was there, it was just like, it's just like living there, honestly. Like, once you get there and you're spending time there, it just doesn't feel like the biggest gap because you're hanging out with people that you care about. So that was the easy part. Yeah, it's like, when Sean asked me to talk about this and like what, I honestly didn't think about how much God had blessed me this past semester because it was a difficult semester, but looking back now just to see the ways he provided, and I truly believe he's going to do that again next semester and next year with the change, because it can be scary when we do this and do change and being like, well, is God going to be there? And like, I think he is. I don't know, he's a big God, and I think us saying that he's only going to be present when we're living on campus, I think is silly. Not that any of you are saying that, but I think he's going to do big things next year. And then was it worth it? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like as a Bible study leader, as you all are, just like getting to lead and be that friend or sister, mentor, whatever you want to call yourself to the individuals is a really cool opportunity. And I don't know, it made me manage my time better first, which I would say I was pretty good at before, but it just made me like be more intentional with my time. And then it helped me delegate. Like I'm so bad at delegating, like I'm like I need to do everything. So it really helped me to like let go of some stuff and let other people step into leadership roles because I just didn't have the time. So I think that was really cool to see. So overall, I definitely say it was worth it. And I'd say to you, if you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, I don't want to do this, like, that's a fair feeling. Like, you can feel that, but then don't just stop there. I'd encourage you to talk to me. Like, if you have questions, ask me. I've done this for a semester and 4 days. So I know a little something. I'm not saying I know a lot, but I know something and I would love to talk to you. And don't just let the fear of this is going to be really big and really hard scare you from doing it. Talk to the staff, talk to other people, and just encourage each other. Like, God's not limited. Like, he can do this. We can do this. So yeah, it's been a challenge, but it's been a good challenge. So that's all I have to say. I'm praying for us all. I'm praying for you all. I think God's not done with this place. He's going to keep going. So go JC, the big guy upstairs. Bye.